Well, we all have our own personal styles when it comes to decorating our homes, but how much of that should we be showing off when it comes time to sell your home? That's one of the topics we're covering today with our real estate expert, Monte Mohr. Monte, welcome back to the show.
Great to be here.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
So a lot of us do like to decorate and have our own style, but it may not translate so well when someone new comes into our home to consider buying it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. We've got some questions today from people, and I think that covers that actually. All right, let's hit our first question. Here we go. We have our home on the market now, but I haven't been able to convince my husband that he should put his trophy deer heads and animal skins away until we sell. We watch you regularly and trust your judgment. What is your opinion about this topic?
Well, Jennifer, one of the toughest things for me to do when I walk into someone's home is tell them they need to get rid of their trophies of various kinds, and because we all have our stuff, as you shared earlier. But one thing that's brought up here in this question is the importance of not just depersonalizing your property, but remembering who the buyer is. I'll never forget one time I listed one of the former Titan players' home a few years ago. When I walked into the place, you could just feel the testosterone. There was a big stepper in the dining room instead of a dining room table. There were jerseys around, there was men's magazines around, and I said, "Are there any women in the picture here at all?" And, "No, I broke up with my girlfriend recently," is what he said. And I said, "Well, you know, to be honest with you, this is what I've learned over the years, in 25 years of doing this. About 80% of the time, if there's a couple involved, that it's a woman that's picking out the home. And if the woman doesn't feel welcome in this home, doesn't feel that it's a safe place, then she's not going to enjoy that home no matter how good it's priced or anything else." So I said, we've got to get you to make this more female friendly.
Had to feminize it a little bit.
Feminize it a little bit. So anyhow, we brought an interior decorator in there and helped him. Now keep in mind, this home had been on the market for 6 months and hadn't sold. And I know that's why, because as soon as we had got rid of all the guy stuff out of there and made it more neutral and more female friendly, then it sold us in a short time.
Okay, we have another question. Let's get right to it. That's good advice. So we've been trying to buy a home for a few months, and every time one comes on the market in one of the neighborhoods we are wanting to get into, it seems someone else beats us out. What can we do to know about new listings as soon as they hit the market and be the first in line for good deals? That's a good question.
Yeah, it is, and I've had that happen here recently where people have missed out. But we have a new service that what we do for free of charge for people who are serious about looking for a home. Just send in your email information and your contact and what you're looking for, what kind of home you're looking for in the area you want to stay in. We have a new service that will search the MLS database twice a day and email you any new homes that hit the market immediately. That could be a price reduction or it could be a brand new listing that fits your criteria. It's a great service because nothing's more frustrating than falling in love with a home and then finding out that you can't have it because somebody beat you to the punch.
Right. Okay.
So certain areas the market is changing. It's really important to stay on top of that.
And be the first one there. Okay, right. So let's take a look at our home of the week.
We have a beautiful home of the week. This is an incredible property. We had it sold for a while, but the person didn't get financing. This is one of the nicest log homes I've seen under $500,000, and we have it reduced now to $289,900. Jennifer, it's over 4,000 square feet. It sits on an acre, granite. I mean, just gorgeous throughout. This is a model home. I mean, it's just an amazing property, over 4,000 square feet of perfection. Look at this is the rec room. I mean, it's just incredible condition. It's perfect condition. It's got a place for the RV. It's got a 3-car garage. It's got a workshop, big front porch. It looks like Cracker Barrel there.
It sure does.
It's just an awesome front porch for only $289,900. What a great value.
Wow, and notice it's on Boat Dock Road, so is it near some water?
It's only about 2 houses away from the Old Hickory Lake, a great location.
It is. That's a beautiful home, and that is a great value.
That's a tremendous, you couldn't build that house for under $350,000 probably.
I bet your phone's going to be ringing today. All right, let's get to our happy customer this week.
We have another one of those. Yes, we do. This is Charles and Maria from Smyrna. They had just bought their home just a few years ago. When they took advantage of my program, we sell homes for free. I marketed their home for absolutely free. They saved $8,800 in the process, and I was able to help them buy a new one. They were retiring soon. They wanted to downsize, and they were happy campers.
Wow, and you can do a lot with $8,800.
You can.
For a new home, so that's great. Thank you, Monte. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the privilege.
Well, if you need help buying or selling your home, you can call the Mohr Group at 615-376-4500, or to reach Monte directly, you can call 615-300-8393. And of course, we have a link to the website, WeSellHomesForFree.com, on the More at Midday section of WSMV.com.